Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your blue supermoon read, your full moon in Pisces, okay? So that's what's coming through. It just happens to be a blue moon, okay? Doesn't happen often, all right? But we are here, and this is going to be your own private message that I'm going to deliver for you. Because when it comes to the full moons, especially the supermoon, because it's going to be bigger and brighter, all right? It is all about, the moon has the power to create like that ebb and flow, right? It has that ebb and flow. And it's beautiful because the especially with the ocean tides, it's able to do so. But we're moved by that as well. Our bodies are made up of 60% water. So knowing that, that's one of the reasons why I want to do this read for you here, because oftentimes we're so busy manifesting, we don't stop to appreciate, oh my gosh, this is what these are the achievements that I've made, and then these are, this is what I need to let go. So this might be confirmation for some of you, but this is a perfect time to do this with the Piscean energy here. So we're going to go ahead and focus in on this, okay? Using the lunar cycle as guidance is what I want to focus in on. So let's go ahead. It's worked for me, so I want to share it with you. So I'm going to be pulling, using the moon cards, I'm going to actually be pulling 6 cards. So let's go ahead and take a look. And they have a particular use on every spot. So I'll share this with you in a minute. Okay, what do we got? What's at the bottom of the deck for you? What do we have? 4 of Swords. Yeah, this is getting that rest and re-energizing, so you can fuel up how you're going to move forward. All right, you needed to take a pause, and this is a perfect time to do that. All right, so I do get the 4 of Swords, getting rest, recuperation. All right, and around the full moon, look at this, rest and recuperation around the full moon. That's what I get, that's coming out. So beautiful, guys, beautiful energy. So this is nice because you're able to kind of see the key of that of which is hidden when you stop and pause for a moment, right? There is some sort of a gain from this. So I guess that's why you're here. It came out. I'll put this back in. Let's take a look at as to what you've created and manifested since the new moon. Now, what I get here is I get the 7 of Swords. Let me clarify that even further. All right. What else do I get? Overcoming some sort of deception within the mind. This is exactly what it is. Both of these are sword energy, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And this talks about, 7s, maybe there's been some sort of deception in the mind, but now you've flipped it over and you've overcome that. And now this is confidence. This is success in overcoming that deception. For some of you, you know what that is. It's quite specific for you. And it could have to do with a person, place, or thing that had shown you this or was a catalyst to it. But whatever the case, you are on top of the mountain here, which tells me in a victory pose, this is success, victory. You've overcome something of deception in the mind, all right? That's what I'm getting. Nice, guys. Anything else that wants to come through for you? What do we get in terms of what you've manifested since the new moon? Your stability, to create a strong, solid, stability for yourself. Aries energy. This is you, all right? So maybe you've come back to you, getting back to you, and 2.0, but even better, right? So that's the name of my course, by the way. So if you guys are interested, check the description box in the link below in terms of my discovery session. But I do get that you've been crowned with some sort of balance and stability in your life. And I couldn't be more proud of you guys, all right? So getting stability and security, and you're actually weaving the tapestry of what it is that you want to create. You're getting, the 8 of Stars is getting education. It's getting more engagement. So you're engaging more, perhaps with others, a person, place, or thing. Could be working on a project, but you're putting in the work. Like you're sowing the seeds of putting in the work to create this stability, bossing up. This is all the kings together. Now, you could be dealing perhaps with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or another, fire sign coming through here, or even an earth sign. But what I do get, if you're taking on all this energy, I do get that there has been a shift and a change, because I do get the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. And that tells me that there's been a shift and expansion and a changing of direction, all right? And whatever happened, it allowed you to get that strong, solid foundation. And good job, guys. Really good job. Let's take a look at anything else that comes out in terms of what you've created or manifested since the new moon. You had a lot of options. All right. I do get a lot of options. You are not going to be strung along. You are not, this is interesting, guys. You're not going to be an additional key on the ring. Okay. Meaning that you or someone had many options or was an option, but this is, you're making a decision. And you are not going to be strung along, and you're not looking for. And this card talks about a one-night stand. Go figure. So maybe that is truly what has been going on for you. Note your comments below. Maybe in a connection or a situation. It could even be in a job situation where you were strung along. All right. But this is no more, right? This is like, your options, you're making decisions. What is the new moon guidance for you, or the full moon guidance surrounding this? What is the full moon guidance for you from the moon cards? Let's take a look at what that is. All right. What do we get? My words and actions are of beauty, compassion, and love. So that's what I'm getting, a beauty, compassion, and love. So I feel that you are focused in on, first of all, like loving you, okay? That's going to be the biggest thing. But focusing on pouring some love into you and recognizing that a failure is only a learning process. You never fail. I think it's just a mistake that allows you an opportunity. It's a learning experience. Failure it's a learning experience, and you move on with confidence and resilience. I mean, if you don't risk, you can't succeed many of the times. And so failure is just a learning, all right? And so it's just more information for you to be able to use in your life and be that much more smarter and to put that in your toolbox, But you move with confidence and resilience is what I'm getting. And that's what you're standing on the mountain for. You've overcome something. And you are now moving forward with confidence and resilience. All right. Now let's take a look at where you're at right now. I get the 9 of Swords. You are coming to an end of getting out of the head in something. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. All right. Anything else? Yeah, it's about making some sort of decision. Yeah, being at a transition, at a point of transition. And I get the 3 of Wands, which is all about focusing in on a preparation and foresight. Like you're preparing, you're making a decision, and you're preparing for the future. You're preparing for the road moving forward. So you're in the process of getting out of the head, making a decision, developing this is like developing a plan or a strategy, a preparation. Now, you're preparing for communication in some sort of way. Okay, this could be a person, place, or thing, but that's what I'm getting. And then I get the King of Wands, which is you, all right? Which is that visionary entrepreneur. You could be dealing with someone who's also got fire in their chart. Fire and air I'm getting for both, for all the cards at this point. But yeah, at this particular junction, I'm getting a preparation about how you're going to envision and how you want to move forward, on this road here, okay? And you're making some sort of decision and getting out of the head. Give me a little bit more what comes through for you on this decision making. What anything else that comes through for Aries? What do we get? The Golden Mirror. Interesting, guys. Interesting. So this says a one-sided relationship or love bombing. So I think that the Golden Mirror is understanding that that you're not going to be in a one-sided connection or be love bombed. You're not going to fall for that. It's so funny that love seems to be coming through. Okay, but let's take a look. Anything else? Yeah, you're having some talks. You're taking time from friends. You're moving on. Some of you are moving on singly and very, very happy. Okay, very happy. You're living in the moment and you're having fun. All right, and it's about darn time. All right. What is the guidance for you here? Here's the moon cards. What is the guidance for you here? Let's pull some guidance on here from the moon. What the moon says about, in terms of where you're at right now, any advice? Every day I focus on what is important. Okay. I focus on what is important. Very beautiful. Now, what we get is that's coming into your conscious awareness is the King of Pentacles. All right. This is focusing in on having greater control over your stability and security. This is a material provider, a good material provider. Okay. This could be someone that is around you. Again, even could be a business owner as well. And it's Pentacle energy, so earth energy. Anything else? And then I get the Six of Moons, which is about, equal give and take. This is, but it's also, what this is about. It's about sixes are self-improvement. So let me back up here. Sixes are self-improvement. And this is also about the past. So looking back at the past in terms of, what's come into your conscious awareness is not controlling something. Because, the King of Pentacles is all about control. But it's a leader, it could be a business owner, but there's things that you're not going to be able to control, and you're looking back at the past. Nostalgia, you're looking back at the past. I do get, so it could be a past life situation of a connection, or you're looking back at the past in terms of what worked and what didn't in business. And what do I get? The Knight of Wands. But you're persevering, and you're not giving up. This is the nines, it's coming to fruition. Yeah, you're looking about how the past where you used to control things, but now you're persevering. And then I get Taurus energy, which is Hierophant, which is getting spiritual guidance, being a spiritual guide for others in their truths in life, so to speak. Giving them the truth in life that brings peace to them. This is focusing in on your values, your beliefs. So I get what's coming to awareness is your values and beliefs. How you can't control everything, and how you're persevering and moving forward. Give me anything else, especially after some sort of heartbreak or situation. All right, I get things coming to light. You're adapting, you're changing, and you're healing. And I get the dragonfly. So that is all about like finding something out, and it's coming to light. You're gonna find something out in a situation or in your life. And this is, there maybe was some sort of deception in the past. And Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy is what I'm getting. What is the earth energy that wants to come out? Advice for this. Man, it keeps wanting to go there. Wow. What else do we get? I see the gateway, and I see the gateway is open and the pathway is clear, and my journey begins. Look at this. So now you've got a new way of looking at something, which is kind of building on what we're finding here. Okay. Now what I get is what's no longer serving you is the Seven of Wands. Now the Seven of Wands is, competition with someone, or, so this is no longer focusing on competition. It's, the only person that you should be in competition with is yourself as you look into the mirror, right? But yeah, no longer in competition, you're balancing things out. Libra energies, justice energy, things are being balanced, and you're focused on birthing something new. So you could have a new creative project. You're using your feminine energy that is coming through here, but it's Empress energy. So I feel that this is beauty, focusing in on beauty. We talked about that. This came through, guys. Yeah, your words and actions are of beauty, compassion, and joy. And so what's no longer serving you is competing with others. It's what I'm getting. Anything else? I get a message coming through, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this is about a message. This is about changing perspective in some sort of way. So I think that what is no longer serving you is an old perspective. There's a new perspective that wants to bloom. All right, because this here is needing a change of perspective with this Eight of Swords. It means that a change is necessary to bring in balance. And so you're letting that go and you're starting anew. All right, give me more that comes through for you. What do we get? What do we get? Yeah, you're avoiding, you're setting strong boundaries. You're avoiding conversations that lead to that lead to not a pretty place. Let's just put it that way. Okay. Yeah. This is about growth and transformation in your life. I will tell you, some of you, a relationship or situation is over and you're moving forward. Okay. Some of you, there's no second chances. But let's take a look at anything more that comes through. What else do we get? What else do we get? Yeah, you're not going to be in a relationship or situation where it's kind of like maybe you're in a connection where you were just frustrated. There was maybe some challenges or issues. I don't know why the relationship's coming up. What's Spirit's advice? The Moon cards. Again, you're focused in on beauty. You're focusing in on pouring love into yourself. What I'm getting, Aries, is beauty raises your vibration and you seek it out. You seek beauty out for healing and joy. You know, it's like if you sometimes it's going out into Mother Nature, right? And just going out to Mother Nature and seeing the beauty there, right? Doing something beautiful for yourself, or just stopping and, you know, smelling the flowers, you know, and seeing the beauty in life's simple things. All right. Wow. Anything else that comes through? Let's take a look. What do we get? Yeah, you're no longer you're taking control of your life, and you're taking control of your life, and you're getting out of the head. You are in control of your mind, and you are shifting and making a change. Beautiful, guys. What is that for you? Note your comments below. Now, how can you release and let go of these energies? I get Knight of Swords. Could be doing with the Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Or this is about using your intellect, just like we talked about, getting out of the head and having more control. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so yeah, this is using your intellect, having clear thinking, intellectual, having authority over your mind. All right, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then I get a page of moons, a message coming through of the synchronicities. Yeah, this is the synchronicities of, the mind and how you can have better control. And so you can celebrate now of what you've achieved and then look forward to the new moon to manifest what you want. So beautiful, guys. Anything else that comes through in terms of, how can you release and let go of these energies? Focus on your source and the divine. Focus on a higher sense of consciousness. Meditate. Take some time out. Really connect with the divine. And what else? Yeah, and fight for your connection with the divine. Moving towards that, and because that is the missing puzzle piece, is what this is saying. It brings forth the completion, right? And that's exactly what the supermoon in Pisces that is coming. It's about letting go, and it's about using the lunar cycles as guidance, and letting go what is not working, and congratulating yourself on taking control over the mind is what I'm getting here. Okay, there's a sense of completion. Bottom of the deck is the World card. That tells me that tells me it's a successful completion for you. And any type of moon advice in terms of how you can release and let go of these energies. What do we get? Let me pull through. What do we get? Every day I bring radical self-love to my mind, body, and spirit. Radical self-love, guys. Yes, that's exactly it. Now, what additional sources are available to you as you release and letting go? You have the power to make the decision. No one can make the decision but you. No reader can ever make that decision. You have the power to make your own decision and take responsibility for it as well, right? When we make our own decisions, it's ours, right? But guidance is helpful. Guidance or guideposts to lead the way to kind of help you dive into that is key. So I get you have the power to make the decision between two things and to make progress, continue to make progress with the Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, to overcome any sort of obstacles with the Five of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and to anything that comes down, any sort of surprises, all right, any sort of endings. And this is saying is that I get Capricorn energy. You can to break down, to overcome obstacles and break down the bondage. Capricorn energy. I do get the Devil energy, which is any sort of bondage, any sort of addiction of some sort. Maybe you're dealing with the Capricorn, or maybe that you are dealing with, I get air, fire, air and fire that's coming through here. But it is about letting go of what bonded you before, and you're freeing yourself. And what do I get? The Four of Wands. Happy home, harmony, joy, getting balance. Some of you could be moving, but this is all about an opportunity to balance things out, right? Once you let go of that bond, you balance things out. Anything else that comes through for you? Let's take a look what we get. Meeting, conversing, feeling uplifted, being around friends. This is joy. This is balance. This is living, guys. That is living. You're savoring the moment. All right. And what else? I enjoy the serendipity of life. And the unexpected with the Tower can be wonderful, is what the card says. Exactly. Knowing that sometimes when the tower comes down, it's not a bad thing. It can be wonderful. And so it is. That's what's coming through. So I am going to pull a oracle card for you for this particular time. Perhaps a ritual that you can meditate on during this time as well. Okay. But what did we get? Oh my gosh, you guys. This is beautiful. Where should I put this? Over here. Hold on, Bella. I'll be right there. My little cat's starting to meow here. Focus in on the light is what I get. Focus in on the light. All right. So this is the optimism, the joy, savoring the moment, really living, guys. It's a 37 card that reduces to a 10, and 10s are all about it ending with a brand new beginning. So there's some sort of new beginning that you have, okay? Yeah, this is like let the workings of the great life of love just flow through your heart, all right? It is, I don't know, maybe that light has helped you in some sort of way. You might be kind of feeling out of your depth with some changes that are taking place. Yeah, but this is about not resisting anything, because any resistance that you have is going to keep the flow of light from coming through, kind of towards you. So it's saying that really focus in. It's coming to fruition. So I think all of you are, a lot of you right now, it's already come to fruition. It's saying focus in on the light, and it's coming your way. So keep that in mind, okay? If you're not sure what this means or how, on a practical level, this could be maybe that you're focusing on a business that's very, very financially successful, okay? And but power games and politics might be erupting around you, a person, place, or thing, or business. It's saying focus in on the light, okay? Returning to your attention as to why did I start my business in the first place? Why did I start this connection in the first place? And how I have changed, right? It's focusing on getting heart-centered, because sometimes you can get so focused on the need for influence or motive, on money or influence, that they're not bad per se, but that's all you're focusing in on, and you're focusing more on personal gain than your heart-centered approach, then that could be an issue. So it's about you getting back to that heart-centered approach and reminding yourself of that, okay? And maybe getting back to you and reminding yourself of what you want, in a person, place, or thing, or in a situation, is what I'm getting. So yeah, just that's what I feel. Remember, the sunflowers move towards the light. So move towards the light, guys, is what I'm getting, and focus in on the light in your situation at this moment. There is something always bright to be thankful for, and this is saying is that look towards the light, because you've got a bright future ahead of you. Okay, yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Note your comments, like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.